Hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm seeing Trolls, the latest DreamWorks animation picture thing. Yeah. Supposedly based on the Troll doll line from Hasbro, but I like to think that this is just another movie in the long line of Troll movies. You know, there's Troll 1 with Harry Potter, there's Troll 2, which had nothing to do with the first movie, there's Troll 3, which had nothing to do with the other two, then there's Troll 3, which had nothing to do with those other three, and yeah, it just keeps going on. So this is now Trolls, which is like the 7th or 8th in the line, which once again has nothing to do with any of the other movies, so I'm excited, I guess, for another Troll movie. But what specifically is this movie going to be like? Personally, and, you know, marketing is deceptive, but god damn it, this looks awful. This looks like The Secret Life of Pets if it had somehow even less shame. I mean... yeah, it looks asinine, it looks stupid, lowest common denominator, all those words. But the thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I'm not sure if that can be entirely accurate, though. Like, with Illumination, they've kind of been pushed into a corner to where they almost can't make good movies anymore, but, like, you know, they're their own studio and all that, and they've never made, like, super high-quality things, but DreamWorks, it always kind of maintains a certain balance. Like, the worst it normally gets is The Croods, which isn't bad. Like, of course, they never go as high as Pixar or Disney on a good day, but they, you know, they never go very bad either. But this movie looks really bad. So, you know, the freaking trailer has them playing that Watch Me Whip song, and which is perhaps the worst music ever created by humanity. If that's in the movie, automatic, I'm gonna hate this movie, but, so, yeah, I hope that's just trailer only, but even so, advertising with that, ugh, God. But anyway, I don't know, maybe it'll be enjoyable. As I said, DreamWorks never usually gets that bad. Not as bad as this movie looks, at the very least. So, yeah, hopefully it just has hidden qualities that marketing screwed up, and, you know, maybe it's a decent family film. Well, let's see it. Don't let them see you cry. Don't let them see you cry. No. Okay. You know how I said that The Secret Life of Pets, well, the word is the cinematic equivalent of jingling your keys in front of your kids for an hour or two? And that it has absolutely no value whatsoever, and that it's completely asinine? Well, this is the cinematic equivalent of pouring 10 pounds of sugar down your kid's throat and then locking them in the trunk of your car. Like, it goes beyond just simple negligence or laziness. It goes into full-on abuse. It is god-awful in almost every respect. 5 minutes in, and my eye was twitching uncontrollably from rage. And it only got worse. At one point in the movie, I was so enraged, so tensed up, so revolted by what I was witnessing. That all the muscles in my face tightened up and I couldn't see for a little bit. This is not bullshit. This happened. And the funny thing is, the basic story, the framing, and hell, even the animation is almost like a Leica film. Which is strange. Like, the basic story is that these evil monsters have locked up the trolls and eat them in order to be happy, because the trolls are always happy, so they eat trolls to be happy, right? And then the trolls escape and live on their own and stuff. You know, that seems kind of Leica-ish, you know? I guess it's related to the box trolls. That's another in the Troll series. But, and the animation style. It's really nice looking. It's not stop motion, it is full CGI, but everything still has the texture of felt, or, you know, troll doll hair and all that, and, or if it doesn't, or if it's not felt, it's like plastic, like cheap plastic, kids plastic, and it gives everything like a toy-like quality, and it's really nice look. I like the design aspects of it, but it's more related to a different movie in the Troll series. A Troll in Central Park. What I mean is that it is unrelenting, loud, sparkly, fun friendship time where nothing bad ever happens, and nothing bad ever could, because it's happy, fun friendship time. And it is infuriating. Oh God, it is bad. And another thing like a Troll in Central Park, musical numbers. Although they couldn't be bothered to come up with their own, they just sing covers of other songs. They didn't do the Whip Nay Nay, luckily, but they... oh man. They sung an Earth, Wind, and Fire song. They ruined Earth, Wind, and Fire. Why would you do that? Oh. Dear God. Anyway, it's... oh God, it's so sickening. There's... oh... I can't imagine any parent watching this and not getting the same feeling as one would watching the Oogie Loves. Like, just... like, I can imagine most parents would just completely check out of this. It's just so sugar sweet, so completely shiny and clean, and nothing bad ever happens or stuff, and it's... oh, it's hard to watch. And then the kids, of course, the kids that never complain, so they'll say they liked it. But God damn. I need to put a little more detail into this, but it's so hard. Even the moral messages in this are kind of screwed up. Like, one of the things was there's this character who, he's like grayscale. He's not like colorful like the other trolls, and he's kind of secluded, and he's more like smarter than them, for one thing. Because bear in mind, they're hiding from these giant monsters that want to eat them, and they're still throwing big loud parties, and it gets them caught, of course. So, you know, he's the smart one that said not to do that, but still he is treated like garbage, because he's a... I don't think they actually use the word, but he's a killjoy. He's a downer. That means we should be constantly bugging him. You know, I think Winnie the Pooh handled this aspect best of, like, somebody who just doesn't want to join in, or just isn't as peppy as everyone, with Eeyore. You know, Eeyore, let's be honest, he has clinical depression. There's no other way to describe it. But nobody's, like, telling him that he has to be happy. Nobody's saying, why don't you sing, Eeyore? Or do things like that. Or like, just screwing around with him for the sake of it. Like, there's some, like, of course there's sometimes just, what's the word? Inconsiderate, and that's how his house gets broken, but, like, they never purposely go out just to bug him. Or something like that. But they always invite him to participate. They always are there for him. They don't complain about him or anything. And that's a nicer message. Because honestly, that's the best way to handle it. Sometimes, being so open like that makes people uncomfortable. And that's okay. People are different. But in this movie, literally, he's the only troll with a little bit of his own characteristics to him, because he isn't all colorful and stuff. And at the end of the movie, they change him to be colorful, like everybody else. And he sings and he dances and he wears a big smile and everything's happy. God, that is horrible. That is like intolerance right there. So you can't even claim that this is just like happy, fun, like no moral theater or something. This is bad moral theater. This is actually horrible for kids. So, in other words, don't watch it. Don't let your kids watch it. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. It is so bad. So bad. They ruined the Gorillas for me. They sung a song by... They sung, what's that word? The song that where Sunshine in a Bag is mentioned. Like, God, they ruined the Gorillas for me. Ugh. It's awful. It's just awful. At least the animation's kind of good. But God damn it, this is from DreamWorks. I didn't expect it to be this freaking bad. Like, this is worse than what Illumination can do. Like, this is... God. Hell, this is worse than what, like, Blue Sky Studios has ever done. Rio! Oh my God! Rio looks like freaking Spirited Away compared to this. Oh, man. How the mighty have fallen. Well, yeah, don't watch it, please. Demand better product. That's all I can say. So until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dire Situation.